All right, welcome back. We're going to look at how to save a sound that you may have edited from an existing expansion, and we're going to save it back to the same expansion. So the best case scenario for this would be, and I run into this a lot, where even the sounds and expansions that I've actually programmed, which you can see here on screen, you get to the point where you say, okay, I don't want reverb on this anymore, and then every other time that you may want to use that sound, you don't want to have reverb, which you have a choice. You can load that sound and always turn it off in the program editor, or you can save that that alteration as a program itself back to the expansion. So let's just take one example. I'm going to take one of my new sounds for the 3.0 expansion that I'm working on. So it'll be out probably next year. And so it sounds like this. Okay, and so what this does and why it's really designed for 3.0 is because it uses the full 8 round robin of samples where I can cycle through them and then have them trigger every time I hit a pad differently. Now, in here is 48 different instruments inside this percussion group. And I've got these Pat Metheny style vocal slices that were based off of the Secret Story. Fantastic album. Secret Story. So what I want to do is make a permanent alteration, at least for now, until I change it again. So what I want to do is make the change and save it back to the expansion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Sample Editor, hit the pad, and I'm going to go to the effects, and I'm going to use my delay, Akai Delay Pro right here, and we'll just hit the edit button. All right, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to pull up this Fractalus, and I'm going to just change the mix a little bit. I'm going to change the feedback a little bit and use the Q link. Just enough so that when I play it in conjunction, so let's just go and I'll just do one little bar. So I got some other tracks going, but let me just solo this right now. And I'm going to go to play this new instrument. Record it. Okay, so that's what the percussion sound, which I go back right here. And this is the sound, when I load it, I want to have that delay every time on that particular sample group, which is right here again. Nothing on here, but... All right. So what I'm going to do is I want to hit the menu bar button. This is on the MPCX. I hit the menu and you go into save. Now, if you're on the MPC Keys 37, there's an actual save button located up here, which directly takes you to this menu, which you'll see right here. And I want to, this is a drum program, and all I'm going to simply do is just go back to the drive where my expansions are actually at. And I'm going to go into the actual expansion, which is going to be my 3.0 beta expansion pack that I'm building. And what you want to make sure is that you highlight the, now this is considered a destructive action in the sense that there's no going back. So you want to for sure make sure that this name matches this right here where the cursor is on. It's actually possible to screw up and click the wrong thing, and by hitting an enter button, you can actually change that to that, and when you save it, it's going to actually write over that program, and that's not what we want to do. So I just want you to be aware. So let's go back, save the program, find the drive where the expansion is going to be on. In my case, it's going to be on the internal drive. Find that expansion, and again, make sure. So the way to confirm this is you highlight this and click it, and when nothing changes, that means you're on the right sound. That's the way I do it. Now, in older versions of 2.10, it's actually possible to create a duplicate, which would create a duplicate program with the hyphen separator on there. I think they fixed that though in like 2.14. But and you just hit save. And you say, do you want to overwrite it? And you simply just say okay. Now, in a future video, I'm going to go into the expansion builder, and we're going to look at some of the features and sort of how to rebuild the expansion, which is part of the process that I use in terms of when I create and save new sounds and alter them. I want to actually make the ultimate backup, which is an actual expansion installer out of it. So that'll be an up and coming next video. So anyway, hope you got something out of this, and until next time, everyone, peace out.